Hi there. So done for today. Poured the sand and cement in all the holes. There were 13 holes in all. Quite happy with the result. Actually very happy with the result. The hardest thing was to use these poles because the poles are not straight. And you're trying to build something that's straight and square, but the poles are not straight. So I'll figure that out as we go. Might remove some of them that I put and then add some more that are better to square it out a little bit, because corners on the south side, not happy with, and I'll figure that out. Next step will be to build some trusses for the roof. I'm going to build trusses out of the same bamboo poles, and we'll see that in the next video. And as we move along, I'll be filling in the walls with more bamboo poles and hay. I'm going to fill in the gaps with hay. And then on the outside and the inside, we'll be using cob to seal it all off. I think it's gonna turn out well. It's gonna turn out well. I'm happy. I'm very happy with what's happening so far. I mean, sort of winging it, but it'll work out well. Let's take a look at it. Sorry for the noise. Fighter jets overhead. Makes you wonder what they're afraid of. So the ground is mostly clay. It's really hard when it's dry. So prepare a hole like that and fill it with a little bit of water, let it soak. It'll be easier to drill. So this is our water setup for now. Small barrel, hose connected to it with a valve. That's it. Can't be more simple than that. We're actually still waiting on the permit to have the well dug. So that's gonna have to do for now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Mostly earth and clay. No rocks, no sand. Clay and silt, actually. Beautiful stuff. Hard to dig though. Something I haven't told you about this place. Now, I really don't know if you can see it. Behind those trees, behind me, is the Mediterranean. It's about 600 meters away and there's a beautiful beach. It's really fantastic. Eventually I'll get around to showing you it up close. So what's going on? I've cut, measured, cut again, measured again, made some mistakes. Forgot to calculate the depth of the hole for the first couple of cuts. We'll figure it out. Wrap them in heavy-duty plastic bags. That's going to go in the hole with the cement and sand. And talking about holes, we finished the holes today. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes on this side, 4 holes on the other side, and from yesterday, 5, they're covered now, 5 holes there, and 5 holes there. Now, rain warning Doesn't look like rain right now, but there's a storm and rain warning in effect for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, so we'll see you again tomorrow. Hello.
Opa!
That's done for today. It's not bad. Pretty strong. I mean, it's not going anywhere. For now, anyway. On this side, which we're going to call the south side, I'm going to cut. So I've got 2 rows of poles. Keep the top one, cut the bottom one. That's our entrance. Big wide entrance. So enough for today. Tomorrow's another day. And I'm going to fill in the holes with cement and sand, a slurry, a very wet cement and sand, so that it gets in every little crease of those bags that are protecting the poles. 4:30, sun's already going down. See you tomorrow. You know how everything seems to be easier said than done? This was one of those cases. Oh, I'll get those things done in a couple of hours. I'll be back for lunch. You're right. At least it's done. You'll notice I didn't fill them up to the top. Let's get this shadow out of the way. I didn't fill them up to the top because I didn't think it would be necessary, because just gonna put some sand to finish it off. Don't really know why. Just thought it was a good idea. Don't like the idea of concrete. Don't like the idea of plastic. But I'm using concrete and plastic. So, at least it's not single use, it's permanent use. This side is going to be our garden. Now, this is our first strip. It's dug by hand. Eventually, I'm going to get some kind of equipment to make that easier. It's about 100 square meters that we've reserved here for the garden. We'll be growing corn, potatoes, mixing things up right now. It's going to be interesting to say the least, because we're not gardeners, we're not farmers, so we're learning as we go. And we'll have all kinds of vegetables going on here. The plan is to make it a summer garden and a winter garden, so we'll be rotating crops in this area. Time to clean up this mess. And it is messy. Time to clean up this mess and go. Catch you later.